What's going on, YouTube? Happy Friday. I want to say something that is going to be kind of interesting today. You know, a lot of you who are watching this video right now and are watching my YouTube channel are in an excellent position. What do I mean by that? If you study the life of most self-made millionaires, not millionaires who were born with money, people who were born with money and their family always had money, self-made millionaires, I guarantee you, maybe 7 times out of 10, you will find out that most of these people had struggle in their life. You know, I had all the recipe, I had the recipe for disaster in my life, supposedly. Raised by my grandparents, single mom, you know, and I don't know why I was thinking about it today, but today for some reason I was just thinking back to my childhood, you know, and I remember there was times where I would have to make eggs with water. I would mix this little thing together, and next thing you know, it would be eggs because it came from the state. I remember riding on a school bus and praying that the kids wouldn't look to the left on one particular day because my grandparents were standing in line to get free cheese. You know, I remember this. And my grandma never had, you know, a lot of money, but somehow she made it last. She had good principles. She was a strong woman. She wasn't a woman that was consumed by money. She knew how to have happiness with the smallest things that she had. And I remember all the time that everyone wants to come to my house. And they weren't coming to their house to see me or the grandfather or my sister. They were coming to see her. She had a interesting thing about her that attracted people. You know? And as a kid, I was always using my imagination. And my imagination as a kid was always, I was creating mansions, I was creating cars, I was creating everything in my head. I used to just sit back and just give these speeches, and I don't know why I would give a speech at that time, whatever, but I would give speeches as a kid. And, you know, some people walk up and be like, man, are you talking to yourself? I'm like, no. But I was doing it a lot. Because I always had a dream to be something better. I always had the dream to be something better. And see, some of you who are watching this video right now, I don't know what cards you were dealt in life, but it's not the cards that you dealt, it's how you play the hand, right? I don't care what you had in your life. I don't care if your father was an alcoholic, your mom was a drug addict, you were adopted, you grew up in an orphanage. I don't care what happened to you in your life. I met a guy one time that didn't even know how old he was. And you may ask, what are you talking about? This guy didn't know how old he was. He escaped from Cambodia when Pol Pot was doing his thing, whatever. Good friend of mine. And I don't even know why I asked him how old he was. He said, I think I'm 21. Because when he escaped, there was no birth certificate, there was no nothing. Nothing. And one of those guys in that community, you know how you have the roses and those little green little plants that go with the roses? He put together an empire of having people go pick those things, and he would ship those things all over the world. Right? Guy didn't know his age. It doesn't make a difference what you was dealt in life. People, understand this, please. Because I hear a lot of excuses like, well, I didn't have a privileged childhood. No one loved me when I was a kid. No one came to my football games and basketball games. You're a freaking adult. Right? Get over stuff. It could be a lot worse. Try living in Iraq, Afghanistan. You could be there. Live in Somalia. You see what I'm getting at? We could play this blame game all day. All day we can play this blame game. It's how you play your hand. I hope I can give the passion that I have here and I can send it over there to you guys. It's how you play your hand. So I want you today to forget about all the pain that has ever happened in your life. Forget about it. Let it go. And start making a legacy for yourself today. Because I guarantee you, if you learn how to use that pain that you had and turn it into success, that's motivation. That's what makes me get up every morning. Because I know what bad is. Right? I know how not having this and getting, having to say no on a lot of things over and over and over again, it was just never a yes because you knew you couldn't afford it. You knew you couldn't do it because you didn't have the resources to do it. So I know there's somebody right now who's watching this video who's down and out, feel like they can't do anything in the world, feel like their life is just in shambles and they grew up in nothing. Hey, you can always change. You know why? You came in this world by yourself and you're going to leave by yourself. So once you find out that it's all about you and making your own life, if your life is shitty right now, you know who's to blame? You. Not the dad that wasn't there, not the mom that wasn't there, not the drug addict, you. This right here is the most powerful asset you have. You clean this up, you get this straight, your life will be straight. So, with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching this channel. Please subscribe. And until next time, signing off.